今天继续解丹青岛的主线剧情，现在要解第2章。
You, my dear, you haven't changed at all. You always enjoyed my nursery rhymes. Listen up now. Here's one for you. In the mountains, a pavilion. In the pavilion, a painting. In the painting, a mountain. And in that mountain, another pavilion.
Grandma, you've sung this part several times. Could you please sing the rest for me? Yun, Granny Yao.
Shh, don't rush. Granny Yao just remembered the full nursery rhyme, though some parts are a bit mixed up. Be patient.
In the pavilion, a painting. In the painting, a mountain. I've heard these 2 lines already. Now, Grandma, please tell artist Nikki the rest.
田里有画，画里又望山。
Oh, you want to hear it too? All right, let me see. No 2 peaks are the same. Pavilions overlap. Paintings connect. No shadow in the ink. No sounds from the rain. No... Listen to me, my dear. Please, don't go wandering up the backside of the mountain. If you get trapped in the ink and lose your way, it would be awful.
The backside of the mountain. Zuyan and Lan Hui also mentioned it. Lately, people say they've seen ghostly shadows there. The nursery rhyme seems to hint that the pavilion on the mountain leads to another place. Could it be that Danqing realm I saw earlier?
是暖暖那时候看到的丹青之景，是他的师父被雨淋到，然后消失了。那时候暖暖就突然梦见一个地方。
It's possible. Nikki, should we go to the backside and look?
The mountain's backside has been abandoned for years with no path. I've never heard of anyone going up there. Let's not take risks on account of a nursery rhyme.
I know you're concerned for me, but these strange events keep happening, and everyone in the village is at risk. Miss Wei disappeared right in front of me. I can't just do nothing. I must investigate the backside of the mountain. I'm just not sure how to get up there yet.
不知道如何上山，就用脚爬上去。
My mother once told me about a narrow path that leads there. Our ancestors used to take it to gather medicinal herbs.
后山本有条一线天的小路，
But the path has long fallen into disrepair. Years ago, a rock slide sealed off the entrance, and no one has gone up since.
现在有那个石块把路口封起来了。
I see. In that case, I might have an idea.
想到自己的能力，
We can't move the rocks by hand, but with my Danqing ability, if I can restore ink, maybe I can also find a way to erase it.
I've heard of artists painting with ink, but never of one erasing it.
Ordinary ink wouldn't work, but if I combine the rainwater that makes people vanish with my Danqing ability, it's worth a try. Using rainwater instead of ink, the Danqing painting should turn into ink, then vanish. That's a brilliant idea.
Brilliant, brilliant! But, Nikki, where are we supposed to get rainwater right now?
I remember Miss Sui mentioning that she had collected some rainwater during her investigation. Momo, come on. Let's go search near her house.
装有雨水的竹筒。为调查物件墨画和淋雨之人消失的怪象，崔彦恒特地收集了雨水。
Here it is, Momo. I found the rainwater Miss Sui gathered. With this, we should be able to access the backside of the mountain and find the entrance of the Danqing realm. Miss Sui and all the others who disappeared are counting on us.
Right. You and me. We'll bring them home together. Nikki, I think this is the boulder that's blocking the path.
There's only enough rainwater for one attempt. I really hope combining it with my Danqing ability will make it work. Time to give it a try.
We did it!
The path really is narrow. All right, Momo. Let's be careful.
I hope the pavilion from the nursery rhyme is actually up there. Nikki, we shouldn't waste time. Let's get going.
Who would have thought? How does this world have such sporadic and dangerous rain?
Nikki, the things turning to ink? The people disappearing in the rain? Could they all be connected to some kind of dark essence?
It's possible, but there's something else that's strange. Back in the Sea of Stars, I didn't sense this world at all. Now that I think about it, it was only recently that this world started glowing faintly, like a newborn star just beginning to shine.
Luckily, the Sea of Stars picked up that faint signal, so we knew something was wrong. That's how we knew to investigate.
Right. But for now, our priority is to find the Danqing realm and discover how to restore those who have vanished. Only then can we dig deeper and uncover if dark essence is really behind everything.
Nikki, this scroll, it looks like... Why do a few strokes seem to be missing?
Let me try using my Danqing ability to fix it.
其进化轴已解锁，可借此进入丹青之境。对其进化轴施展丹青能力，以色彩扣开画卷入口，即可进出丹青之境。
We're inside the Danqing realm?
Yeah, this is definitely it. Who would have thought that old nursery rhyme would turn out to be true? But we still don't know where Miss Sui and the others are. Momo, let's start looking around.
Nikki, look! These paintings.
The one in the middle shows a village and mountain landscape that looks just like Danqing Island. It must be the entrance connecting the two worlds.
这有一只猫。
And the ones beside it. A cat holding a brush and wearing elegant robes. I don't know why, but it feels oddly familiar.
Nikki, besides these paintings, There's really nothing else around the pavilion. How are we supposed to find Miss Sway and the others?
If this scenery resembles the backside of the mountain on Danqing Island, then maybe there's a village and people living down below too. Let's go down and take a look.
Good idea. Let's first check the spot where Miss Sway disappeared. I haven't heard her voice in a while. I kind of miss it. The Danqing realm looks so much like the outside world. What kind of place is this?
I'm not sure. But let's search for some signs of Miss Sway first.
I once painted mountains with sweeping flags. Now I'm an inkstone
施
stuck
展
in
丹
who
青能
knows
力，
where.
唤醒木偶团中沉睡的风息，使石块悬空升起，形成一段浮石阶梯。一段时间后，清风逐渐消散，浮石也纷纷落回原处。
Wait, I think I heard her voice.
Where? Let's hurry and check.
I once painted mountains with sweeping flare. Now I'm an inkstone stuck in who knows where. Alas, pitiful. Are you Nikki and Momo?
Miss Sway?
How did you turn into an inkstone? An inkstone inside a painting!
When it was raining, I had a feeling. A foreboding feeling. Most of the people who disappeared from the village were lost in the rain. I tried to stay alert and take note of any clues, but eventually I lost consciousness. When I opened my eyes again, I found myself trapped in this painting, transformed into an inkstone. How did you two get in here? Don't tell me. Did you get...
No, don't worry. We followed clues and found another path.
That's good. I was going to tell you not to recklessly take risks, but I didn't get the chance to say it. It seems you've grown even more capable.
自信表态。
That's right. This time you can count on me. I'll rescue you for sure.
My dear child, in my current state, I'm afraid I can't be of much help to you. But from the looks of things, the other missing villagers are in the same situation, transformed into objects in other paintings.
Then the content of the paintings must have some kind of pattern. Or some kind of hint?
When I was little, I'd constantly hold my inkstone even while eating or sleeping. My parents even joked that I was a reincarnated inkstone.
他现在真的变成砚台了。
Now that I've turned into an inkstone in a painting, maybe it's not a coincidence.
Miss Sway, are you saying reincarnation is real?
I can't say for sure, but after turning into this inkstone...
In a past life, she was an inkstone. And in this...
But after being a human and then suddenly becoming an inkstone, unable...
Oh yeah, I can use my Danqing ability to repaint objects that have turned into ink. If I use it on this painting...
All right, give it a try.
It's really not that simple.
It's fine. Don't take it to heart. I can't move, but I'm still alive.
This didn't work, but I'll think of another way. I need to Miss Sway, do you have any other...
I only arrived recently, so when it comes to this place, I'm at a loss. But do you remember when I mentioned Meng Xiuzhu?
Meng Xiuzhu? Wasn't he the first to go missing?
Yes, it's highly likely he's trapped in an...
I'm not sure which painting he's in. I'll start looking around.
All right, be careful. This place is strange, so keep a lookout. If you can find him, his poor child Fu Ling won't feel so alone.
那还有一支笔耶。这里也有画，是灯笼。
Why is there a blank scroll here?
Oh, finally remembered me, did you? I've been caught in the rain for weeks now. Without a night watch, it must be chaos out there. Oh no. I want to help, but I can't. I'm stuck.
Huh? I don't remember hearing that the Night Watchwoman...
What? Artist Nikki, don't tell...
Strange things have been happening. Lots of people vanished and everyone's too afraid to go out and... Don't be upset, Miss Dong. I promise I'll do everything I can to...
Very well then. Artist Nikki, if you have questions, ask away. I know all there is to know, and I'll hold nothing back.
Miss Dong, you've been trapped here for over half a month. You must...
I know a thing or two. See that blank scroll over there?
He's actually here?
You're looking for that weirdo. I hear him muttering all the time. Like lanterns that dim without oil. Those of us who got drenched...
I've tried to restore a scroll from...
That's a pity. Then it's...
Still, maybe...
Of course I do. No scroll can hold him now he's turned into an If he dares steal mine, I'll...
You really are a Night Watchwoman.
Oh dear. I wonder how the raft, the kite... I've already warned them to beware the white. That ink thief definitely won't...
这空白的话是凤修组的，是吗？竹筏。
Don't be afraid, Minnie. I'll definitely take you back home. Xiaozhi, is that
它是
you?
小只，
Thank goodness! We finally found you! Artist... Nikki? Your parents have been searching for you for days. They really regret the heart. They've always been Mommy, Daddy, I've been turned into a bamboo raft!
Don't panic.
You became a bamboo raft. Minnie became an oar. And Miss Sui, earlier, I was able to restore things to help everyone. Maybe it's strange currents, huh? His name is Meng Xiuzhu. Uncle Meng? I haven't seen him, but I wasn't eavesdropping.
Seems like you're real...
It's just... she's a... Miss Nikki. You can... That's right. Don't worry.
Artist Nikki, long time no see. Did you come here because you're worried? Unfortunately, I'm trapped in this painting now, so I'm no longer a bookstore owner. Sorry I won't be able to deliver.
That's not it, Miss Fong. We're here to figure out how to get you out of this.
Yeah, but don't use this to pad the...
Just kidding, of course. Since the I appreciate your efforts to rescue me, but there's really no need to rush. And even if you can't, don't be upset.
I won't give up. Not as long as...
Meng Xiuzhu.
He was the first to arrive here. He should know...
I have. Lately, he's been sneaking around,
Stealing ink? Ink can be stolen?
Can you see how my ink has faded? That's because he stole it. He's not evil or anything. It's simply a father's love for his daughter, a longing to return home.
Still, stealing ink isn't right, especially not from a scholar.
He only takes a little. never enough to harm anyone. I understand how he feels, so I chose not to confront him about it. In fact, he may have discovered something. When he came to steal my ink, I was actually awake. I heard him murmuring something about an ink pool, and...
Restore the ink. But I used my Also, what is this ink pool?
I really don't know. But it reminds me of something I once read in a storybook. She painted mountains and rivers into being. The farmers tilling the land, the rising and falling sun and moon. All... If we are all just beings conjured from her ink, then why did such a great artist write this fate for me?
No true artist would stop loving the people they created with their Until then.
Ink thief! I'll pound you in the next week, you white-feathered ink thief!
Sounds like someone's caught the thief. Nikki, let's go check it out.
梦修族，白鹿变成那只白鹿是梦族。卷宗画卷可对连屏山水画进行重新排布。画卷的排布方式将影响连屏画境的内部通路。画卷排布并无定式，可自由调整。调整完成后，对起始画卷施展单亲能力，即可入画探索。要怎么调整画卷？调整排布。应该是这样的。它的路可以连通。变成2D 游戏了。梦修组在这里。画眉猫小纸妖。 他没办法瞄准蓄力攻击。小指妖的留言。终于抓到他。
Thank you for your help, Artist Nikki. I almost fell for that egret's trick. Strange. You and Momo haven't turned into part of a painting.
It's all right, real.
Artist Nikki, is...
Uncle Mung, lots of people have gone missing after getting caught in the rain, so I found a way to get in here. I want to find a way to bring everyone back together. You've been here for years now. Have you found any clues?
I'm afraid I know very little. Years ago, I turned into a white egret and flew far and wide, seeking a way out. Later, I tried talking to the beings that had turned into paintings. But if that's the case, what about the hoe that I began to doubt?
So you mean...
Exactly.
Old man, it sounds like you're just grasping at straws. These ridiculous tales have been told by the mysterious artist who created the world.
I'm not just guessing. I've deep down inside, but every time I tried...
Old man...
I think Uncle Mung might not be entirely wrong. Maybe it's connected to what Uncle Mung said about ink.
What? How could she be so careless and end up here? Anyway, Nikki...
When Nikki paints, she can completely restore...
In that case, could it be possible...
I just had that same thought. Let's go to the ink pool now. If I can dip my brush in it, maybe I can restore everyone's ink souls.
Are you really going?
Don't worry. Since I was able to come here in human form, maybe the ink pool won't reject me. Besides, I have Momo with me, so it'll be fine.
Artist Nikki, if I can return, I'll never forget your help.
Thank you for...
那莫尔奇要去仔细看一看。
The water in the ink pool, it's so sluggish.
This dark purple mist. Could it be dark essence? Ah! Esslings! Nikki, watch out!
Given the serious issues with the ink pool, I'm worried about Miss Sway and the others. Could they have been affected by dark essence?
Let's go check it out.
这里好多怪。
There are Esslings here too. Nikki, let's help.
Miss Sway!
Artist Cat. The inkstone. The world within the painting. All of it. I remember now.
Miss Sway!
When Mirrorland was brought to ruin, mountains crumbled, rivers ran dry, and all life extinguished. Everything Artist Cat once held dear was lost to the ashes in that great apocalypse. Crestfallen over the desolate world, she gathered the land's final remnants as ink to paint an entire realm on a scroll. Where her brush touched, mountains rose and villages took form. She hoped that one day the splendor of the past might be restored. But though the realm held mountains and rivers, there was no sign of life. So Artist Cat offered her own ink soul as a seed, binding herself to the painting. She created the ink pool, shaping it into a place of reincarnation, so life could finally take form. As her ink soul waned, she knew her time was ever shorter. So she drew from the ink pool to dot Long's eyes, binding its gaze to the cycle of reincarnation, duty-bound to guard the ink pool's endless flow. Long then transcended reincarnation. It witnessed countless fates and the eternal circle of life, until finally, the painted world became real. With what little time remained, Artist Cat painted the Twin-Sight Gate and secluded herself atop Long Peak, teaching Long the truths of the human heart. In the end, she left behind only these words. When bonds must end, new ones may begin. In time, we shall meet again. After that, centuries passed, yet only the maple tree on Long Peak remains unchanged.
I see now. The voice from my dream in the Sea of Stars was a lingering echo from the destruction of Mirrorland in another timeline. Everything here, the Danqing realm, and even Danqing Island, was crafted by Artist Cat's own hand. The ink pool holds the cycle of ink souls, and Long is entrusted by her to watch over this realm. Now, with the cycle in chaos, those caught in the rain are turning into scrolls, returning to their original forms. It appears as though the ink pool has been sealed. Given the failure of the eye-dotting ceremony, it's clear that the root of the issue lies with Long.
But before, when we tried, we couldn't get into the Long Pagoda.
We couldn't get in from the outside, but now that we're inside the Danqing realm, maybe we can find a way in through the inside. Momo, let's go find where the Long Pagoda should be.
猫画师的画笔。 这有实体的路哎。这里也有那个无相细魔。
The spot that corresponds with Long Pagoda should be here. Wait, that in the real world, is this door inside the pagoda? Is that why we couldn't see it from outside?
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't expect such a large pagoda to leave no trace at all here in the Danqing realm.
It seems that this Danqing realm is the original blueprint of Danqing Island, where only the objects first painted by Artist Cat exist. Anything added or built later doesn't appear in this place.
To create a whole world with Danqing, truly, Artist Cat was an extraordinary thing.
According to the painted images, I think Artist Cat's depiction of this door should lead to Long Peak. Some villagers have seen Long resting atop Long Peak.
Makes sense. Let's check it out. But
since this door was painted by Artist Cat, the brush we just obtained might be useful. Let me give it a try.
Whoa! We were transported so far in just an instant. Is this Long Peak? Why are there only a few rocks here?
I guess the treacherous Long Peak was also painted later on. Still, there's no sign of Long here either.
Nikki, there's a scroll that links the Danqing realm to the outside world.
In that case, let's head back to the outer world, no matter what. It really is. It's Long Peak. Momo, Let's look around and see if Long is here.
Nikki, is that the Twin Sight Gate? Let's go check it out.
The Twin Sight Gate! No wonder the villagers saw Long resting here, but none of them had any idea how it got here. From here, we should be able to enter the Long Pagoda. That's strange. Artist Cat's brush can't seem to open it.
Could it be that these doors use different keys?
You? How did you come to be here?
Huh? What are you? You look like a cat, but not quite. So weird.
I see now. You look like a cat, but have an ink-like appearance. You must be Inky Momo.
With Dungeon Island being created from paintings, an Inky Momo...
My name's not Inky Momo, but you were very close. I'm Mododo. I'm dark as ink and cute as a bean. I'm connecting some dots and remembering the painting materials. I've got almost all the papers I need, but I'm still... It's been a while since Miss Long last shared news from the outside world, and you're the first outsiders to visit. Could you please tell me what colors are pop...
You're asking the right person. Well, blue is a timeless classic, and red is always in style. But for the latest trend, it's all about blending yellow, white, and red to create a... Wait, Miss Long?
It's been so long since I...
She lives on Long Peak.
The Long Pagoda was built later by... In the past, Miss Long... Earlier, before the village and all those people existed, Miss Long used to live here on Long Peak, along with Miss Cat. This place was much more comfortable for her.
Miss Cat? Do you know Artist Cat?
Did you not know? We were the first living beings she ever painted.
他们都是猫画师画出来的。
Back then, it was just us two little inklings keeping Miss Cat company. She would be absorbed in her painting all day, while Miss Long would play with us, help me count the materials, and organize the art supplies. But after Miss Cat left, in the past decade or so, Miss Long has returned less and less. I don't know what she's been busy with.
When an Inuan is severed, it's the ones left behind in this world who suffer the most. Do you know where Long...
You're here looking for her? Well, you're in luck. She just returned not too long ago. See? She's over at the painting pavilion. Miss Cat used to love to paint there. Now, when Miss Long returns, she tends to stay there all day, in total silence. If you're looking for her, you should head over there.
这猫在干嘛？它拿着一个碗。
are so many Inklings like Mododo here?
I've never seen them in Inkville. Did Artist Cat paint all of them? Miss Bai!
What brings you here?
Artist Cat used the ink pool to paint Long's eyes. Those eyes became the embodiment of the ink pool itself. With the cycle of the ink pool disrupted, Miss Bai developed an eye condition.
You're truly clever. I suppose there's no need to keep hiding it. I am Long. And the...
How could that be? Long is the Inuan guardian, and you've always been so kind and gentle. Why would you do something like this?
Why wouldn't I? Do you know what the red ribbons on the Long Pagoda are made of?
You once said that the red ribbons symbolize Inuan, so as long as an Inuan remains, the red ribbons endure.
If that's the case, then why is it only tied at one end? 1,000 years of fate, rising and fading, countless meetings and partings. I cannot enter the cycle of reincarnation, nor can I interfere with it. I can only watch from the side, seeing those I care for fade one by one. As the wheel of reincarnation turns, the past fades into nothingness. I can no longer find them in this world, and when they see me again, I will be nothing more than a stranger to them. The pain of parting, the agony of forgetting, the suffering of severed fates. Can you comprehend such torment?
Are those red ribbons the broken Inuan you've severed over the past thousands of years?
是姻缘线。
Exactly. So, only by sealing this cycle can I sever myself from the sorrow of separation.
他眼睛蒙起来是因为他没有办法点墨，他是那只龙，那只龙神，他需要猫画师帮他的眼睛点墨。
What I want is for everything in this world to remain as it is, granting me years upon years. Even if I have to search through every drop of ink, I will find the one I lost.
But Miss Bai, have you ever considered the wishes of the person you're searching for? You're searching for Artist Cat, aren't you? Danqing Island was painted by Artist Cat, created with the sole purpose of forging a new world from the ruins. She established the Inuan festival so that fate would endlessly give birth to more life. How could she bear to see the cycle of life come to a halt, leaving everyone restless? If you continue like this, even if you find her, she won't find peace.
It's too late. For 1,000 years, the moon's pale light accompanied my sorrow. She has been gone for a millennium, so I must find my own path. When I sealed the ink pool, I had already abandoned countless thoughts. No need for more.
What about everyone in the village? Don't you care about your Inuan with them?
I never intended to harm the village. Whether it's the fading objects or the strange ink rain, it's all caused by anomalies in the ink pool as the cycle stagnates. I had hoped your dancing ability could help, but now I can no longer stand by. I'll return to the Long Pagoda and find another way.
What do you mean? Are you going to trap us in here?
I didn't expect you to enter the dancing realm, and to know so much. I'm sorry, Nikki. But you can never again leave Lone Peak.
Miss Bai!
How could Miss Bai have caused all this? Nikki, what do we do now?
Miss Bai endured thousands of years of solitude. It seems hard for her to change her mind. If we want to go to the Lung Pagoda to find her, we need to go through the Twin Sight Gate.
But Miss Bai locked that gate.
Don't worry, Momo. Let's talk to the Inklings. Maybe they'll know how to open the Twin Sight Gate.
With flames aglow, the smoke drifts slow, winding and wafting past... Hello, I'm Artist Cat's assistant, Moyen, responsible for keeping things tidy.
Hello, I'm Artist Nikki from Inkville.
Ah, you're an artist. Tell me, have you ever seen a scroll get caught in the rain only for all the ink?
I haven't seen it myself.
When Miss Cat was still here, she painted a series of linked scrolls. She learned painting from her teacher and often slipped off to the wilds with...
That sounds a lot like how it goes for artist Nikki.
Yes. If she were still here, I know she'd love to talk to you. That must have been...
Losing a loved one's belongings must...
It's fine, really. Even when a candle burns out, its smoke lingers on. Just like the image of Miss Cat's face. I've gone on too long again.
We arrived here by accident.
The Twin Sight Gate. I've always believed that one day, when it opens, it will be...
Miss Bai? You mean...
That's right. Yue and Bai. The moonlight's hue, scrolls unrolled, fate painted full. Yue Bai means moon white in Miss Cat's hometown. It's her favorite color, and she gave the name to Long. But now, the moonlight has been stained by...
Has Miss Bai said anything to...
She never mentioned it.
Regret? But in the end, they...
It's like us searching for the keys to the Twin Sight Gate. Nikki, at this rate, how long will...
Apart from Miss Cat and Miss Bot, the problem is he spends up. If you can track him down and...
Noted. Thanks.
I got so caught up in... Two guests? Oh, are you Artist Nikki and her assistant Momo?
Huh? How do you know?
I am Miss Mo, and I wander alone. Though Artist Cat, recently...
I had...
Me too.
That's true. We ink... Only when art...
I can see how deep...
A person like... Since you've come to Lone Peak...
I've had the privilege of holding Artist Cat's brush. Through the...
Artist Cat's brush? While writing Artist... She once lived in a place.
Hearing the...
Artist Cat... And Bond's mother...
It must have been...
What about Miss Bai? What did she do?
I think, at the moment...
Sorry. You...
I see now. A crisp, slightly bitter tea is perfect for balancing barbecue's richness. But if I could craft a tea with a smooth texture and a sweet finish...
I think a crisp, slightly bitter tea perfectly complements barbecue's richness.
Spending time with me has turned to...
Oh, wow! You make such a great point.
Huh? Miss Cat? Do you mean artist? But... has...
Miss Cat has been gone for many years. Okay, it's alright. So every day, I brew 3 pots of tea and prepare barbecue. That way, when Miss...
There's no greater happiness than having...
Well,
creating new blends.
it's not that.
As if they...
I'm worried that...
Oh no. Don't worry, Mochu. The twin site gate...
Miss Cat... Sorry, I only know how to make tea and bar...
Thank you. Maybe...
得到五花肉。
Moyu would know how to open the twin site gate.
Isn't that the unreliable one Miss Mo was talking about?
Probably. If that's the case, and we use some of Moju's barbecue as bait at the High Pavilion, we should lure out Moyu.
用五花肉引出墨鱼。
Ah, barbecue, barbecue! Whose juicy and fragrant barbecue is calling out to me? Begging for my esteemed presence.
Excuse me, are you... Sorry, didn't mean to start...
Well, that would definitely be... So if you want to know the...
Well...
This story as mentioned in the previous chapter, Artist Cat, using herself as the source, first created life.
The previous chapter?
Okay, don't interrupt. Ahem. The Ink Soul's emergence brought many changes, and Dunching Island became increasingly unstable. Artist Cat, troubled in her heart, wandered by the waterside and encountered a golden red koi. The koi swam with all its strength, expressing its deep desire to become a long. Artist Cat, moved by the koi's ambition, took up her brush and painted a towering mountain, crafting the extraordinary Long Gate from its perilous peaks.
So Long Peak was actually a long gate.
Yes. With a single stroke of her brush, Artist Cat made the water flow upward, and the koi, focused and determined, gathered all its strength in preparation for the leap. The golden red koi leaps, and a white long emerges. With a powerful surge, the koi soars. Its golden red scales shed one by one, horns emerge, and it ascends in boundless freedom. From that day, the koi that leapt through the Long Gate transformed into a real long.
Miss Bai was enlightened by Artist Cat, and that's how she became Long.
From that moment, Miss Bai and Artist Cat forged a deep innuendo, with the first red ribbon serving as a symbol of their connection. Dunching Island, too, began to flourish, its prosperity growing with each passing day. To commemorate Inkville's flourishing scenes, Artist Cat painted the Twin Sight Gate. While she would usually rest at Long Peak, she would visit the village with her companion to join in the celebrations during festivals. It's said that the White Long danced with ink, traveling the world alongside Artist Cat. Its brilliance shone both inward and outward, with the prosperous scenes lasting for 1,000 years. The Twin Sight Gate has 2 keys. For the Long Pagoda entrance, Artist Cat's brush serves as the key, departing the earthly... For the Long Peak entrance, the key is one of Miss Bai's scales. Departing the circle of life, and entering the earthly realm.
A scale. I know these. I know these maple leaves.
这些枫叶是龙的鳞片啊。
No! That's not possible! Only Artist Cat can reveal the true scales!
But I am her.
金红相接的鱼鳞，由枫叶显真而来的鱼鳞。昔日鲤鱼跃龙门，化龙退鳞，鱼鳞亦被猫画师绘成漫山红叶。
Artist Cat! I never thought I'd live to see the day you return!
I just remembered what happened in the past. Wu Yu, the priority now is to go to Lone Pagoda and find Yue Bai. She can't make the same mistake again.
Take that paper kite. It'll get us there faster. Artist Cat, it's all up to you now!
As it turns out, in a past timeline, after Miraland's destruction, I painted Danqing Island. Through the twists of fate, it's grown into what it is today. No wonder when I first saw Artist Cat's portrait, it felt so familiar. Momo, that's who I once was.
Yeah, yeah. Nikki, let's go!
Yeah.
The long is moving? Wait, is the long in the painting Miss Bai? These attacks are too intense. We need a way to get close. Now's your chance! Restore the ink platform and jump! Essence overflows in the painting. It's the thing on its head. You'll need to purify it to bring it back to its senses.
操控。去。
Nikki, watch for your opportunities. Watch out! It's coming out!
玉龙卧骨拳，气阔化中天。
什么意思？还要移动这个瞄准的地方。
欲挽春风手，还盼人长还。 青生缘。丹青多妙然，人间天岁年。
Artist cat. Goodbye. It's me. When bonds must end, new ones may begin. In time, we shall meet again. I'm here as promised.
Why return now? For centuries I searched for you. Yet the Yinyuan festival came and went, and the flower forest has withered and bloomed again. But you never returned.
I'm sorry, Yuebai. I came too late. Back then, I used my ink soul as the source of life, letting it disperse into the world. At that time, I didn't know there would be a chance to start over. Danqing Island continued to grow and thrive, with living souls forging new Yinyuan, becoming more and more like a real world. It was this that allowed the Sea of Stars to find it, giving me the chance to return. Unfortunately, the ink pool was sealed off, halting the growth of Yinyuan. Danqing Island remained just a faint glimmer of a star, and we nearly missed our chance.
So when I sealed the ink pool, it nearly kept you from returning?
That's true. But fate is like a tapestry. Even when the threads are separated, it takes a skilled hand to guide the needle and reconnect them. Our rejoined Yinyuan would not have been possible without these twists and turns. If I hadn't entered the Danqing realm and climbed Long Peak through the Twin Sight Gate, I wouldn't have been stirred by the maple leaves and awakened to those memories of Miraland's destruction.
You're still the same as ever. Always understanding how fate brings people together. But even after all these years living as a human, trying to feel things for myself, I still don't fully understand it all. I only know that watching someone you love leave is the hardest thing in this world. If parting brings so much pain to everyone, then why does reincarnation even exist?
If there were no goodbyes, how would there be new hellos? Yuebai, do you remember when we traveled through the village together? In this life, the Yinyuan between children and parents gave two old enemies from a past life a chance to reconcile. Even though Yun and her mother's connection ended in this lifetime, the moonlight of the next will still light her path. And after all Xiaozhi went through, she and her parents finally found a way to understand each other. Yuebai, do you remember what Danjing Island looked like back in the beginning?
A few trees, and some rocks. A desolate patch of land.
Yes, but now, it's grown into a whole village. It's a whole world of its own. People connected through Inyuan. They tilled the fields, built new homes, and named the place they built for themselves Inkville. Every evening, you can see smoke curling from the chimneys, and kids running home, following the smell of dinner. I painted this world. It was to recreate that kind of life. A place filled with farewells, with laughter, with worries, and with all the comforts of home. Staying the same forever would feel like a cage. But when new Yinyuan are formed, old regrets and misunderstandings can change and grow.
Fate flows like water. It's the movement that makes it beautiful. I only understand that now. Is it too late?
It's never too late. No matter what. Now that everything has come together and the ink pool has stabilized, it can be left on its own. Yuebai, thank you for everything you've done over all these centuries. Now, it's time for me to dot your I's again. Unlock the seal on the ink pool, and to let you finally lay down the burden of guarding the cycle of reincarnation.
But if I enter the cycle again, won't I forget you?
Then this time, let me be the one to find you, and meet you all over again.
I'll be waiting for you. With both eyes now open, the past has ended. And I will return to the cycle. Nikki, will you join me once more? To see this world again, one final time.
Yes.
Back when you first created this painted world, I was just a little koi fish. But you listened to me and asked what I truly wanted. That moment was the biggest blessing of my life. I'm giving you these earrings to symbolize our yin yuan. Every time I think back on it all, I can't help but feel grateful. If I could stay by your side, then who cares about becoming alone? I'd be happy just swimming freely in the world you painted.
But if a koi never dreams of becoming alone, how would it know how vast the world can be? Just like if we never parted back then, we wouldn't have had this reunion now. Yuebai, don't be afraid of the next life. I know we'll meet again someday.
It's been ages since I last looked down on Danjing Island. It used to be just a few old trees and rocks, but now it's so open and full of life.
That's all thanks to you. You guarded the cycle of life for a millennium. Because of that, Danjing Island slowly grew into this beautiful place.
This place came from your heart. Everything I've done, it was all to fulfill your wish.
Like ebbing waters, old ties fade. In their wake, new oaths are made. Ink and color weave the years, and paint the world with hopes and tears.
When I was stuck in my obsession, I thought all those things you said were just pretty lies to comfort me. But now I know I was wrong. When bonds must end, new ones may begin. In time, we shall meet again. I'll never forget.
Goodbye.
Nikki, don't be sad. Miss Bai entering reincarnation is actually a wonderful thing for her.
And now that the ink pool seal is lifted, we'll be able to restore everyone's ink souls using its water.
Then let's hurry to the Danjing realm and save everyone.
他就突然消失。
It worked! Let's get to the paintings and use the Danqing ability to save everyone else.
The ink stain's faded. There's no sound coming from inside.
Momo, let's go check the village. Maybe everyone's back now.
我要怎么回去？直接用地图传送。
Miss Sui, you're back safe and sound. What a relief.
Little troublemaker, where have you been? Everyone's been worried about you.
Miss Sui, you were the one who got caught in the rain. Why are you worried about me? I'm so glad you're okay.
About that rain, it was very strange.
You don't remember...
How strange. Nikki,
This all started after that heavy rain.
It's also strange.
so reincarnation is real after all?
A single Inuan can last a lifetime. Weaving. Now, the village.
I only did what...
Eye-dotting artists have always been revered. From now on, it looks like you'll be my teacher.
Come on, don't teach...
Well, if you don't want the title, why not give it to Artist Momo?
Everyone said such kind things, and what Miss Wen said really spoke to my heart. Artist Nikki, We truly owe you our thanks. If it weren't for you bringing Xiaozhi back, her father and I would have carried that regret for the rest of... We've learned our lesson. We'll find a way to make it up to her.
What matters is you have the heart for it. By the way, Miss Wei, since
They're all back. Everyone.
I'll head over too.
Artist Nikki, you're here!
Nikki, you've grown so much. Then, could it really be...
Right, yes, I clearly remember heading home to get at...
Artist Nikki, do you...
Well, after Miss Bai and I looked into it...
So reincarnate...
No wonder Minnie was so
10 years have passed, yet here I am.
No need to thank...
This is...
Exactly.
Now that the broken ink...
Danqing Island's prosperity...
Wait,
You...
not at all.
Huh? Right before this, Minnie and I walked through the flower grove and saw a fairy-like lady. She matched the description Nikki just gave.
Now that you mention it, Uncle Tieshan told me about her too. He said she suddenly...
Could it be?
Wait, Nikki. Yeah, you protected...
可以带一个结缘礼给他，团扇。
A Tuan Shen. Reunion in hand, longing in...
She's right over there, in...
Miss Bai?
Are you?
I'm Nikki.
Have we met somewhere before?
Even if we have, it's all in the past now. There's no need to dwell on it.
Petals fall. Old branches fade. An infinite thread connecting fates. This is for you.
白姑娘的眼睛好了，但她好像失忆了，她怎么不记得暖暖？ 局双方各执一色旗子，黑色先，白色之后。需在时限内选中棋盘上的空白点，并确认落子。最先在横竖或斜向达成5连的一方获胜。若棋盘下满且双方都无相连，则黑方判负。现在是黑色。今天直播就到这里结束，大家拜拜。